Hey guys, I'm here, quarantined, just like most of you are. And we're in the week leading up to Easter. And it got me to thinking Easter isn't just a holiday for egg hunts and candy and getting dressed up spiffy, especially since we're not going to get to do a lot of that this year. It means so much more. It means more because Jesus changed my life. I was very young when I gave my life to Jesus, but it's something I'm grateful for. I don't have experiences that I regret, and it's only by God's grace that He saved me before my sins had major consequences. You see, God doesn't delight in punishment. He doesn't delight in our pain or in our suffering. He wants what's best for us. Just as I want the best for Andrew. Sometimes that means discipline is in order. But that doesn't mean that I love Andrew any less, or that I want anything less than the best for him. It means the opposite's true, actually. Discipline means that I love Andrew, and that I want him to grow up to be a man that I'm proud of. And that's how God loves me. We all sin. None of us are perfect. That sin leads to brokenness. And when you repeat that sin across billions and billions of humans, it creates a lot of brokenness. We know when we see it. Murder, adultery, domestic violence. We see in the world around us too. War, racism. Even this coronavirus is an example of how this world is broken. It's not the way it should be. We all deal with this brokenness in different ways. Whether it's turning to alcohol as a solace for you to numb the pain or to make us forget. Anger, getting mad at the guy who just cut you off. Retail therapy, been a stressful week. We're going to have some retail therapy. But, even things like going to church, giving away our money, and volunteering. Those are still ways that we try to deal with the brokenness that we see in our lives and in the world around us. But that's not going to fix the brokenness in our lives forever. All of that is temporary. But there is a way to recover what God meant to be. Some 2,000 years ago, He sent His Son to be a perfect sacrifice on our behalf, to take our brokenness, the brokenness of the entire world, to take that on Himself and take the penalty for that brokenness, so that we may be given a way back to God, to regain God's design. If we admit that we're sinners, that we can't fix our own brokenness, if we believe that Jesus lived, died, and was raised from the dead on our behalf, if we confess that belief, that it's only by giving yourself over to God that we heal the brokenness in our lives, that's when we recover God's will for us as we pursue His design over all things. So this week means a lot. It's a celebration. Weird celebration, yes, as we celebrate a man getting murdered, put to death. But it was by that death, that burial, and that resurrection. Oh, that resurrection of Jesus. That's the moment of history that changed my life. And it can change yours too. So let me know if you have questions about any of this. I'd love to talk further about how Jesus changed my life and how Jesus can change your life too.